Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Borrow and Build. In today's video, I would like to talk about how I turn Robinhood Margin into daily cash flow. If you're new to my channel or you have seen my channel already and watched some videos, my channel consists of depositing most of my paycheck, about 60-70%, and I'm trying to find ways of how to invest more. So I buy assets when I deposit my paycheck, such as SPOG, SHG, YMAX, WPay, and I have some Apple fractional shares. So what I do is that I invest most of my money, I buy assets, and then I turn around and I use margin to pay for things as my phone bills, my rent, my car insurance, things that I buy from Amazon, and groceries, and whatever life throws at me. So going back to the topic of this video, how do I turn Robinhood Margin into daily cash flow? As you can see, my portfolio value, not like the total return, like what money I have invested, is over 20,000, almost 21,000. My annual dividend is about $445. That equals to $37 per month. As of now, according to Robinhood, I'm using $2,429 of margin. But in reality, since I have Robinhood Gold, the first 1,000 is technically interest free. So basically, I only owe $1,429 of this margin, not the total 2,000. So like I said, I already have Robinhood Gold, which they let me use up to 1,000 interest free. So my buying power in reality is $1,400. Now the difference between my borrow power and what my dividend pays me every year, the difference is, which is I call it shortfall, is 980. Let's say $985, meaning that if I put right now that amount, I'm basically interest free because like the first 1,000 with Robinhood Gold is interest free, basically. Okay. Now the thing is that I do this because most people invest most of their lives, 30, 40, 60 years, and hopefully the one day they're going to retire off that money. So that's our mentality, our old mentality. But to be honest, those days, in principle, they're still there, but those days are gone. So instead of waiting an entire month, like to get that dividend, or every 3 months to get that quarterly dividend from dividend ETFs, I can literally like withdraw money right now from my Robinhood account. I can withdraw right now up to $10,000 available to be withdraw right now. And let's say I need $500 right now, which I'm not gonna withdraw right now because this is like a just showing you. So I don't need to wait an entire month for that dividend to come in. And what I would do is like when I withdraw that money, because it's from your own assets that you borrow it, then when that dividend comes next month, instead of like buying back the shares, you can just drop that dividend into your buying power, and basically that loan that you took is being paid off, and you can rinse and repeat, and hence where you can withdraw money every day or anytime you want to. You're not restricted, you're not bound by the system that wants to keep you there. So this is a very crazy idea that people do not understand. And what I do is, like, since I have to pay some interest on it, what I do is that I try to buy everything with my credit card. And I don't go crazy like, hey, I have to buy something like an Xbox or a PlayStation, things that do not make money. I'm not interested in those things. Like, I want to cover bills and things that the world throws at you, being able to have the money, just pay it off, and you get a 1.5% cash back. I'm trying to get a higher cashback credit card about 2% for everything that I buy, and I'm still in search of that. But 1.5%, it's not bad. I've bought over the past month about $1,100 of stuff like groceries and other things that I needed from Amazon and things that people needed that they don't have Amazon Prime. So they sent me the money and I'll buy them those items they need. And like family people want something and they don't want to pay for Prime, and I buy for them, and I'm like, okay, no problem. Send me the money, and I get 1.5% cash back. Like it's crazy. Which with that 1.5%, I offset my 5.5% Robinhood margin, which is crazy. And this is something that people gotta understand. Like I'm investing most of my paycheck in things that I need to buy anyways. And over time, like if I keep doing this little by little, day by day, month by month, year by year, like all of a sudden, like my dividend, the income that I'm receiving from this is going to overtake my income. I also invest my 10 to 15%. So the money that I should be investing, may that be $500 a month or 1,000 a month, like for my retirement, I'm still doing that. It's just that I'm going the extra mile where, yeah, I'm paying a price, which is the margin cost, and over little by little, like those two things are going to overtake each other, and my margin will be completely paid off, and it's like literally free money, and I don't have to wait till I'm 60. And if you guys go back to my when I started this channel, my account used to be about, let's say, 20,000, 21,000, more or less. And sometimes it took a hit in the September because I went overseas. I took a trip, and that's why I kind of took a hit. And yeah, I bought my flight. I bought things I needed for the trip, and that's why my account went down. But look, little by little, it's going back up, and all that margin that I owe is basically paid back. I'm creating this little spreadsheet. I know back in a few videos before, I said that I didn't need it like a spreadsheet, and I kind of need one just to track it, to track things and look things how they are now and how they might be in the future. So I can go back and be like, hey, and show you, be like, hey, look, I'm using this amount and I owe this money, whatever. Yeah. So, but the thing is that I don't want to have 20, 30, 40 stocks. I want my account to be as simple as possible. That's why I'm debating if I should. For now, I'm gonna buy like YMAX and some W paying. At least I want this to be at least 1% of my portfolio. Those two because of the high dividend yield. But I think little by little, as I gain more traction, as I put more money into this account, I'll find a way to like not really rely on on dividend ETFs, like just rely basically on total growth. I don't know. I'm still debating that. So this is how I turn my Robinhood margin into a daily cash flow. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you have subscribed, I appreciate it. And comment, share, and hopefully, I see you on the next one.